And welcome to our channel, the Psychic Investigators. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to our channel, welcome. And welcome back to other returning subscribers to the channel. We are very, very grateful for each and every one of you guys. All the thumbs up, all of the beautiful comments, all the sharing, as well as all the subscribing. We are eternally grateful for each and every one of you guys. Okay. So this video is for the star sign of Aquarius for this month of March. So happy new moon to everybody out there. All right. So Aquarians. So today, of course, is the new moon that is in Taurus and rolls over into Gemini. And then we have the full moon on the 23rd that is in Sagittarius. We also have Pluto that went retrograde on May 3rd in tropical Aquarius or a sidereal Capricorn. I don't know what astrology you follow. In the month of May, which is a 5, and the year, universal year of 8 adds up to 13. So 13 adds up to the death card. The death card also represents Scorpio, which also rules Pluto. Okay. So Pluto went retrograde. It's retro, which means backwards. So Pluto rules the underworld. It helps with elimination. He can be corruptive. He can also represent change. Scorpio, he represents the star sign of Scorpio. Pluto rules the human reproduction system, such as your male and female genital parts. He represents the unconscious or buried emotions. So things could be coming back up, hence the retro. And from my experience, Aquarius, we have exes that are popping back up into our world. I don't know about that, but they're exes for a reason as far as I'm concerned. At least that's what's happening for me. It encourages, Pluto encourages you to overcome obstacles, tends to make people a little bit sly, critical, secretive, even cruel, which leads me to the Aquarius energy. Aquarians, you have a tendency to, well, first and foremost, Aquarius represents our hopes and wishes. But Aquarians on the good side can be honest, loyal, unique, independent. On the bad side can be a bit rebellious and emotional, contradictory, and even blunt, such as not caring about anybody else's feelings, not being able to have a compassionate conversation, or like you guys lack, on the bad side, lack empathy, lack of being able to empathize with the other person, hence the lack of compassion. Okay. So the fact that he is retrograde in sidereal Capricorn, the Capricorn represents the devil in the tarot card. So, and who rules the underworld? Yes, you can put 2 and 2 together there. All right, Aquarians. So when I tapped into your energy, the first thing I seen was a drone. If I know modern technology, everybody knows what a drone is. They used to be hard to get your hands on. Like, I feel like you really had to be a very important person to get a drone. Now anybody can buy a drone. It's very easy to purchase one. So I seen a drone. I also seen a horned owl. I seen someone walking with a dog. I seen a buttercup flower. Now, for those of you that do not know what a buttercup flower is, these are little teeny tiny little yellow flowers that you find in your yard. I don't recommend anybody going out looking through the grass, trying to find a yellow flower. It's not a dandelion. It's a literal flower. You can eat them. But I don't recommend anybody going out and looking through your yard trying to find a yellow flower and eat them, because you don't really know what you're picking unless you know anything about herbs. Um, as a child, we would pick them out of the yard and eat them. And they have like well, they're called buttercups for a reason, okay? They also, I remember as a child taking these little buttercups and putting them underneath my chin. And it's like an old legend or wives' tale that if the buttercup, that's how called buttercup, if the buttercup shine yellow on the bottom of the chin, that means you like butter, hence buttercup. And they are edible. I recommend nobody going out in their yard and grabbing them, because you don't know what you're grabbing nowadays, unless you actually know what a buttercup flower looks like and you know what you're looking for. They are edible. So I seen a buttercup flower in your energy. I seen a baby bump. Somebody who was pregnant and had their hands underneath their belly, like holding the baby bump. I seen not full term, I will say maybe 6-7 months along. They were a nice size. So I did see somebody with a baby bump. So whether you're pregnant or somebody around you is pregnant, or maybe this is something in the future, I do not know. You gotta discern this on your own. I'm only telling you what I see. I also seen a bunch of symbols. And when I get these kind of symbols, to me, they represent downloads or light codes. So I feel like you could be getting from today, maybe the rest of the month. Well, today we're in the new moon energy, getting downloads. Now, what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to show you the paper I wrote on because it's my personal paper. But I am going to write down right here what I saw. Okay, so the first thing that I saw was a pie. This is a pie. Okay, that's the first thing I saw. And then I seen this symbol. It kind of, it looked like a check mark. Like it had a check mark, and then the mark went like that. So a check mark like that. Okay. Then I seen a sideways diamond. My drawing's terrible. And then I seen this. Okay, so those are some symbols that I saw. To me, Aquarius, those represent, like I said, downloads or light codes. So some of you could be getting a big download, Aquarius, over the new moon energy into the full moon. Coming the end of the month, you could be getting a lot of light codes or downloads, which is part of our ascension process. And that could be why seeing the baby bump. Maybe you're getting these downloads, and the baby bump may have been symbolism for something you are about to birth. Not necessarily a baby, but this could be an idea that you're about ready to birth. Because remember, Pluto rules the human reproduction system. Hence the baby bump. Also, whenever I think about birthing, I think about not only just babies, but ideas. They have to come from somewhere, right? Okay, so I'm throwing things everywhere. It's been one of them days. All right, so there you go, Aquarius. That's what I seen for you clairvoyantly. So we're going to go ahead and pull crows. We are 2 crones, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pull a Crow Oracle card. This is the deck I'm using, Urban Crow Guidebook by Urban Crow Oracle deck by MJ Cullinane. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to shuffle these up real quick here for you, Aquarius. Spread them out, and then I'm going to take my crystal, And I'm going to go over top of the cards. And when my crystal vibrates, it will let me know that that is your card. So let's go ahead and we found it already. Whew. Okay. And it's in reverse. Alrighty. So you got a challenge card here. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be a challenge card. It could just be showing up in reverse because, well, what do we have with release? The word is release. Pluto is about death, transformation, rebirth, okay? The birthing of the new you. So to me, with everything that has come through so far, Aquarius, this could be you in this energy of releasing any challenges or anything that is coming your way. Usually when it's in reverse, it does mean that you need to pay particular attention to it, or it, like I said, is some sort of a challenge. But I don't really see it as a challenge for you, Aquarius. I see you letting things go. And I feel, see how you got the crow up there in his little circle there? So I feel for some of you, you could be weeding out your circle of friends, Aquarius. All right. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to read from the book for Aquarians. When the time comes when you cannot grieve anymore, it's time to let go. This card may come to you when you need help moving forward or accepting an ending. It is time to move on, rise up, and release yourself from the past. And I feel like that is exactly what you are doing, Aquarius. You are rising up and releasing yourself from past people, places, and experiences. You're, like I said, weeding out your circle. People, it doesn't, whatever whoever is in that boat with you, or your ship, if you want to call it the ship, whoever is in that ship with you, you're weeding them out and you're letting them go. And I feel like the more that you let go, the more you release people, places, and situations. Like I feel like when you're done with that, I feel like that's when them light codes are going to come in. I feel like you may already feel as though you are isolated a little bit, but that's okay. Because sometimes when we go in that space or sacred space, you need to do that, Aquarius. You really need to go in that sacred space, and you really need to I just heard protect your energy, but you really need to let it go. It's time is what Spirit is telling you. So I feel like a little bit of both energies. I feel like you're in a process of it. And at this time in the new moon, I feel like that is exactly what you are doing. You are beginning the process of releasing people, places, and situations that no longer resonate with you. And you are going to let go of the grief, the anxiety, or anything else. Okay. That could be why I seen, oh, I forgot. Did I say I seen a horned owl? Right. So that horned owl, the Spirit wanted me to remind you of that. A horned owl. So owls are nocturnal. Okay. Owls are nocturnal, and owls also symbolize the dream time, your intuition, ancestors, like some sort of wisdom. That could be where the light codes are coming in, is from that spirit animal, the horned owl. I recommend that you Google the horned owl and see what it means for each and every one of you guys. All right. I also feel though, as though with the buttercup energy, I feel like for some of you, you may be, I just heard foraging, learning about foraging. In other words, living off the land, finding herbs for medicinal herbs that you can eat, like starting to get off of the processed stuff, like the meats, and go more, like I said, the foraging. I feel like a lot of you are, I feel like this could be some sort of an idea, or could be something that you're going to be doing once you get them light codes that come in, is part of the plan. Because listen, when we get light codes or we get upgrades or stuff like that, we have to eat lightly. It's part of the ascension process, because when we eat heavy foods such as meats, what it does is it weighs you down. So I feel like that is coming in with that light code, whereas you're going to get these light codes and you're going to have this brainstorming idea. Well, I'm going to start foraging. I also just heard living off grid for some of you. Living the natural life, living off grid. Like I said, living off Mother Earth, living off the land, just like we originally did when humans first got put on Earth. We had to learn how to live off the land. We had to learn how to survive. And I feel like that's the age where you are going, Aquarius. You're going to learn about that, study about that. Hence the drone. You're going to send that drone up into, like, being able to keep an eye on things, so to speak, because that's the first thing that I saw when I went into your energy. All right. So before you see, this is my tarot dice little board thing here, I guess is what you want to call it here, Aquarius. So what we're going to do is shake them up. I already shook them up and I saged them. But we're going to shake them up a little bit more on camera for you. We're going to start off with the subject under discussion. So what does the crows or spirit want to discuss with you, Aquarians? Oh, look at that. 3 of Swords in reverse with the 10 of Pentacles on the top. All right. So what is under discussion? Jesus. Discussion. What they want to talk to you about is definitely releasing that heartbreak. I feel we're talking about the grief from perhaps a passed on loved one. We also, with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, could be talking about how this heartache or this pain, this grief, it could be causing you some health issues. Could be heart issues as well, with the 3 of Swords coming through here. Could be some sort of heart issue that is maybe handed down from an ancestor. I feel like, again, releasing that grief, letting that go. For some of you with the 10 of Pentacles in reverse, this could also be about a spouse, a paramour, a boyfriend, girlfriend, maybe somebody that you started a family with. The grief that other person has caused, they're also telling you to release that, hence cleaning out your circle. I do feel with the 3 of Swords in reverse, that is beautiful. That talks about letting go, that heartache, that pain from whatever caused the grief. So that is beautiful. And that is what the crows are bringing to you. It's time. This month is time. It's time to end it. That's why Pluto's in retrograde. Pluto is the house of death, rebirth, transformation. Okay. Oh, yeah. House, the planet, Jesus. All right. So the environment of the Inquirer, that which surrounds you, Aquarius. We have the 6 of Pentacles with the Hanged Man on the top, and the Hanged Man would be coming to the reverse position. So the energy that is surrounding you is You have the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like um, usually the Six of Pentacles in reverse means that something needs to be paid. A debt is owed, right? But on the top, we have the Hangman who's on his way to the top, which talks about an awakening. Awakening perhaps to the grief of feeling like you owe somebody something. You don't, no, Aquarius, you don't owe anybody anything. All right. But for some of you, you may feel as though you're owed an apology too, is something else that I am getting. So the past, what is behind you? So we're talking about April here. And we have the Six of Swords in reverse with the Justice on the top. All right. So what is behind you is feeling stuck in this emotion. Feeling stuck in this emotion. That is what's going to be behind you once you release this grief. And then you will be able to be on top of your game. You will be able to be in that balance with your head and your heart. You will, I feel, eventually find somebody who will be on the same page as you. We have we have Libra coming through here. Something with the throat chakra. Whew. We have Libra on the top of that dice there. It also talks about justice. So I do for some of you, I just heard custody. I feel for some of you, there is a separation, some sort of legal separation, some sort of legal divorce, some sort of a custody case, something along them lines. So what is behind you is feeling stuck in this emotion, feeling stuck in your head. We have the Three and the Six of Swords, feeling stuck in your head, feeling like you've been sabotaged, right? Because somebody may feel as if you owe them something here, Aquarius. So support what you have to work with now. We have the Ace of Pentacles, and on the top we have, there you are, Aquarius, coming in as that father figure. Remember what I said about, I seen the baby bump. So this could definitely be with the mother of your children. What do you have to work with you now? Well, take your power back from situations. The Ace of Pentacles is on its side, and let's see. I guess it really didn't matter, but it's on its side. So it's like I feel for some of you, may not want to take sides in a situation. But if you have to take sides, I feel like, I just feel like you don't want to take sides. You feel like you don't owe anybody anything, even though there's people around you that feels that you owe them the world. We have, I feel strong court coming through here. Strong court, like as in legal documents, custody case, divorce, separation, something drawn up. So what do you have to work with you now? Well, a pay reduce, lower income, having to support your family, having to take control of everything, having to take control of your life, control of the whole situation here, because sometimes the Emperor to me represents the energy of control. But I do feel a father figure. We have the Emperor coming through, that father figure energy, the father of the person I seen with the baby bump. Some of you, Could very well be expecting. Maybe you didn't find out this person was pregnant until later. We have Aries coming through here pretty strong as well. All right, so the present, that which you are leaving behind. So the present situation, look at this. We have the High Priestess coming in. We have a Pisces coming through here. And then we have the Two of Swords on the top. So Pisces is coming around to the upright position. And I feel like definitely, Aquarius, you feel as though somebody owes you an apology. Because the High Priestess, well, she's on her way to the bottom, which means she has some pretty deep, dark secrets here. With the Two of Swords on the top, which talks about, if you look, to me, it looks like a pair of scissors, cutting people, places, and situations out of your life. That which you are leaving behind could very well be this person with the baby bump. You could be leaving them behind. We have the Pisces. Like I said, it's in reverse. This person could very well be a Pisces or have Pisces somewhere in their charts. This person is very secretive. And Aquarius, to be honest with you, they may feel as if you owe them, or you may feel as if they owe you something. Like, I feel an apology for all the grief. So we have 3, which is 9, 10, 11. So what are you doing? You are mastering something. Mastering what? Cutting the grief out of your life and releasing it and letting it go for good. That is what you are leaving behind. And I feel like for some of you, this could very well be a person as well that you are leaving behind. All right, so desires, ideal, wish, or question. So we have the 9 of Pentacles coming through here with the 6 of Cups. So yeah, there's the kid right there coming through. So we have the 9 of Cups. Wow. Okay. I don't know where that came from. The 9 of Pentacles. So some of you could be wishing, call your power back from the past situation. Some of you could be wishing to, with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse, talks about somebody doesn't have confidence. Somebody just, they just don't have the confidence and the courage. So that's it. You're questioning, what's my next step? I don't know if I'll ever be able to put myself back out on the market again, is kind of like what I feel. Will I ever be able to date again? Will I ever be able to trust again? This person played a lot of mind games with me. They put me through a lot of grief, right? Some of you could be questioning as to whether or not this baby is yours. I just got that. Somebody could very well be questioning whether or not the baby, see, look, 6. I said 6 to 7 months. There's the 6 months. This person's 6 months along. You're questioning, am I going to have enough money to afford this child? Am I going to be able to pay for this child? Some of you could even be questioning as to whether or not you should make it official. I feel like a lot of you are questioning as to whether or not that child is yours. All right, change. Who or what is going to change things? There you go, Aquarius. You are going to change things right there. Who is going to change it? You are, Aquarius. You are going to change things and you're going to complete this cycle. So the Pluto in retrograde in Aquarius is the energy that's going to change things. Completing this cycle is going to change things. You, Aquarius, are going to change things. All right. So that's the answer there. The reason feelings inquires attitude at the time of the reading with the Page of Cups. There's the kid coming through again. Oh, look at this. We have the feminine on the top. Remember, I seen that baby bump. Somebody is questioning as to whether or not this child is theirs. We also have the male and the female coming through, divine counterparts. Somebody could be questioning whether you guys are divine counterparts or karmic counterparts. You have strong Pisces coming through here. We have the High Priestess, and now we have the Page of Cups, which both represents Pisces. And that's what I feel. I feel that's it. You are questioning as to whether or not you are the father of this child. I know I'm talking to a male person out there. I know I am. I feel like you're also questioning as to whether or not you should give this person another chance. If they're going to keep repeating this cycle, would it be worth it? I do feel too as to whether or not you should actually go the whole way with the commitment. I'm talking the whole way as in marriage. Well, I think you already know that the answer is no, you should not. All right, so let's go ahead. The turn of events, how things are going to evolve. Three of Pentacles in reverse with the Hermit on the top. How things are going to evolve is you are no longer going to cooperate with this person. You're going to release them. You're going to go off on your own for a while. You're going to stay single. I feel like you're going to go in hermit mode. I also feel too, with the Hermit coming out, sometimes symbolizes, and we got the Justice on the top. Sometimes the Hermit and the Justice represents officials like detectives or somebody whom could be undercover, like an undercover detective. So an undercover detective could be somehow involved. I don't know where that's coming from, but cooperation with the Three of Pentacles. Somebody does not want to cooperate. So therefore, Aquarius, I feel like you're just going to be like, okay, well, all right. Somebody doesn't feel like they have the strength or the courage to let them go because somebody feels that this person is their counterpart, their divine counterpart. And I feel like yet this person has played a lot of mind games with you, Aquarius. You still love them. You still look at them as they are, like you two are meant to be. Happening, what effect others have on you. I'm having a heck of a time talking today. So we have, wait a minute. I'm sorry. My hands are shaky. Six of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Devil on the top here. So this person keeps attacking you. For one, I don't know where that came from because the Six of Wands has nothing to do with attack. However, what others have effect on you is It's like keeping you chained about. It's like a physical effect. And it's like you got these blinders on, hence the Two of Swords, these blinders on, and you're unable to recognize that it's time to let this person go, because this person is either suffering from an addiction or has some sort of a darkness attached to them or something along them lines. So how others are affecting you is this person is blinding you and you are unable to recognize the truth, the pattern. And that's why the release card is in the reverse position, because Spirit is telling you it's time. Don't hang on to something when it's time to let it go. You can't force a leopard to change its spots. You can't teach old dogs new tricks. And you definitely can't make somebody change unless they're willing to make the change. You can offer the helping hand, but that doesn't mean that they're going to accept it. And if they're not ready to change or ready to accept it, there's nothing you can do. And you need to keep that in mind, Aquarius. Okay, guidance. The guidance for this month for Aquarius. Three of Cups. Third party situations, very, very unstable. For some of you, this person could be without a home, right? This is very negative energy. You don't want to be in a third party situation. Again, there's this addiction involved with the Three of Cups in reverse too. Somebody could have an alcohol addiction. Somebody could have a drug addiction. This is a very, very heavy energy, and it's weighing you down, Aquarius. This grief, these lies are weighing you down. This mental game is weighing you down, because I feel like this person is very materialistic. They're always all about the money. The future, where you will be in future surroundings. With the Page of Cups coming up to the upright position, and we have the Eight of Wands. I do see a conversation happening. A conversation, sitting down, having this conversation, maybe working on the finer details with the justice system. Like I said, getting court papers drawn up, such as custody, house, whatever your situation is. But I do see some sort of communication, perhaps legally. I feel like where you will be in future surroundings is having a long talk. Conclusion. 3, 6, 7, 8. With the Three of Wands. So the Eight of Swords talks about concluding the head games, concluding feeling trapped, no longer waiting around for this person. Why? Because it is going to be revealed to you that now, this month, will be the perfect time to clear out that circle. Somebody, I feel, has mental health issues. Somebody has mental health issues. Somebody likes to play mental games. Very manipulative, very secretive. Somebody that's around you. Maybe even likes to play games, like childish games. They may be older, but they act immature. Somebody has an addiction here. Alrighty, so what we're going to do now, Aquarius, is clarify. Let's clarify what is behind you with the Six of Swords in reverse. What is behind you with the Six of Swords? Yeah, they're telling you you're capable of doing this. You are more capable than you could ever imagine to put that behind you, to put the grief behind you, to put the mental anguish behind you. Aquarius, you are capable of letting this go. Sometimes, in relationships, love just isn't enough, right? You can love somebody at a distance, but you don't need their crap. You can love somebody at a distance, but you don't need their crap. Somebody's going to get a divorce here. I see a divorce, a legal separation. I see custody. Alrighty, Aquarius. So conclusion. Look, yeah, right? Painting all the happy colors of life. They're telling you you will be so happy you did this. You will be so happy, Aquarius, that you did this. So what are you leaving behind? This high priestess, this Piscean energy that's holding secrets back. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles in reverse as to wishes and desires. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, look, I'm so tired. Somebody's very drained. That could be why you get the Pisces energy here. You could be very drained, and you need to go in your sacred circle right here. You need to go in that sacred circle, Aquarius. You'll be surprised at the strength that you truly, truly have to let this go. This person who is playing mind games with you, this person who has an addiction and blinding you. Let's clarify Three of Pentacles on a side as of alternative events, how they will evolve. Yeah, meditate, right? Like I said, go in that sacred circle. Go in that sacred circle. The answers lie within you. That's the turn of events of how things will evolve. You will start listening to your intuition. You will go in that sacred circle. You will meditate. You will be surprised if you start protecting your energy, how your vibration will elevate. Okay. I see they're showing me these colors here on this card. They're taking me back to these colors. And if you look, Aquarius, look at the colors. You got red, you got purple, you got blue, you got teal. Red is the root chakra. Purple is the third eye, the priestess here. And the teal is that chakra that's between the throat and the heart. Communication. For some of you, you could have this claircognitive or clairaudient ability, but your head plays games with you and you don't trust, right? And it's because of the grief. So let's go ahead and put one final card for Aquarius. So somebody's getting a download or an upgrade in your gifts. That's why all them little symbols come through. And you could have inherited it from an ancestor. So we have the walrus. It says, Hold on a second. Let me put my glasses on here so I can read it. Remain vigilant about the current situation. Pay attention to signs and omens and let them dictate your choices. So remain vigilant and pay attention because you're being divinely guided. And allow the signs to dictate your choices there, Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying that. All right. So there you go, Aquarius. Have a great month of May, and I will talk to you soon.